What the fuck is an influencer if they're not really influencing anybody? Where does this word come from? I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer. What she influence people to do? I know what you're saying, Stat, because you're technically an influencer too. What is the influence that you get people to do? What do you influence?
You get other people to buy products that you have put out to show them. So like her being a workout influencer, if she puts on a nice set or like has the thing, like people are gonna buy it because it's like, okay, I'm gonna look like that.
So that make you a salesperson. Is that the new word for it? Influencer?
Yeah, I like salesperson.
Salesperson.
It's not the same thing though. You're an influencer.
You're on the floor.
Fun.
No. So if you're influencing someone to buy something, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So you're selling it. So if you're not a salesperson, you're actually the person that they're using to sell something. So you use the word influencer, but actually they influenced you to sell their stuff. So who was influenced?
So you've been influenced.
Yeah.
You're influenced.
You're not influencer. You've been influenced to sell stuff for the people that's actually selling the stuff. So you've been influenced.
Yeah. I'm lost.
You're lost?
That's the thing, yeah.
So you're an influencer for Jordan Brand?
Yeah.
Jordan Brand influenced you to sell their product and told you was an influencer.
Jordan.
Well, you're influencing other people to buy the product, yes. But yes, that's like the
what
nice
he's saying is
term.
Jordan influenced you.
Well,
to
you
use
make the
your
decision.
influence to work for
but
them.
you also make the decision to be in it. You don't have to. Like, I've declined. I'm like,
But you wouldn't say no to Jordan. That's why he said they influenced you.
Well, I like Jordan's products.
And listen, we're just using advice, but what we're trying to tell all the influencers, listen, first and foremost, I'm happy y'all found the gig out there, man. That's what it's really about, finding a way not to get out there doing anything illegal, anything you don't want to do, Scratch Survivor. But you really been influenced for what me and Murder has just talked out because niggas said, I know what. Let's just leave Stat and Jordan out of it. Let's just pick Doritos.
Yeah.
Nigga be like, yo, let's get a fat nigga to eat Doritos and make him look delicious, lick his fingers and tell him he's an influencer. But we actually influence him to tell him to sell the Doritos. So now he thinks he's an influencer because a company called him and said, you can sell Doritos. You feel me?
So a puppet.
I didn't say that.
That's what you implied.
I said salesperson.
A puppet.
I didn't say puppet.
Stat, you're getting good.
It's a puppet. Call it like it is.
No, because listen. Because you know why? I want to differentiate different things. I don't want to use the word puppet because you could sit there and get X amount of dollars to do a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And just do it and not be a flat fee for a commercial. Like LeBron James just did an ad for Louis Vuitton. Do I think he's a puppet? No, I don't think he's a puppet. Would he say he's an influencer? No, he would not say he's an influencer. He said, I just did an ad for Louis Vuitton. I work for the NBA. I'm actually an NBA player. I actually own different companies, et cetera. I don't think he would label himself an influencer. But to me, my personal opinion is if you don't have nothing else going outside of that,
They influence you.
You're an influencer because that's what you do full time. Like that isn't what Stat does.
Well, I agree with that point. Yeah, like, it's situational. It depends on what else you're doing. But either way, she making money, they making money, they're happy, they're getting married. I love that for them.
And listen, congratulations on your influence. I'm glad you're influential. I'm glad it worked out.
Backhanded.
No, I said congratulations, yo. Listen, man. And this is a dead serious stat. All jokes aside, I was watching CNN. This is probably about 5-6 months ago. The number one things the kids want to do in America, job title. It was 60% is be influencers. That is the number one job murder on CNN for 60% of kids in America is they want to be influencers. Now, them numbers might have changed if y'all want to go do the due diligence and check and Google and fact check, but I bet you the numbers will still be ridiculously high for kids who want to be influencers. Why do they want to be influencers? Why not? What are they really doing? Call me up. Yeah, I'll sell your Doritos and your Cheetos and your leggings and your eyelashes and your hair weave and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So at the end of the day, it seems like a pretty good job to get paid for, less work. Now listen, less work, more money, I'm for it. But what are you really learning? And if we have a country full of influencers, it's gonna be a dub. It's fucked up. You ever realize Asia, they have a time and place for their TikTok where you can only do fun shit for certain hours? And you can't do the shit that, like, we got all day on social media, do whatever the fuck we want. You only get fun shit certain hours. The rest of the day is curriculum and some other shit and everything else.
And work, yeah.
Yeah, because you know why? Me and my son and our generation may miss it, but they coming to get us. I won't be here. They come get niggas. They are plotting to come get us, man, because they know we stupid. And we're not learning. Hope I won't be around for it.
Oh, gosh. Class with Kim. Well, shout out to influencers out there. Y'all make sure to...
Yeah, hold on, Stack. Shout out to the influencers, y'all. I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, Kim is hating on us. I just want y'all to realize what it really is that y'all are doing. And I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with that, because niggas like Kim is racist, them niggas old and no, I'm happy.
No, not Mace. You said that.
You said they're salesmen and you agreed, and then
you said they were salesmen.
And then you told Stat she's learning when you called her a puppet, so you did agree with me. So you tried not to say you agree with me, so you do agree with me. And you said she's learning. I think this is what Mace tries to do. He tries to use other words to act like he's not agreeing, but then still agrees. If Stat says a puppet and you say you're learning, that means you agree, because
I like the direction you was going in, but it didn't quite make it there.
No problem.
I really agree with they were being influenced. That's the part I rally with you on.
No, the whole thing about it is I didn't call anybody a puppet, because I don't agree with you on that. I'm not calling people puppets out here.
No, Stat called them puppets.
I said it could be implied as a puppet. I never said that learning. Because I take part in influencing.
Right.
Why would I call myself a puppet?
And I said,
you're learning.
That's what you said.
You didn't let me finish my thoughts.
Whole thing is, my last thing is, Mace said what I said. It didn't get to where it was going. I don't know where it was supposed to go. It stopped where I thought it should stop at. I didn't know I had another mile to go or wherever I was supposed to go. But shout out to influencers. And I would just say pick up a plan B, because what they're going to do is try and get somebody else to influence some shit later on. Yeah. My personal opinion. So get it while you're hot, pause, and then figure out the plan B.
That's where I was expecting you to go.